Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to create an e-commerce website using React.js and also Tailwind CSS. Inside that application have all of the features that contains inside the e-commerce website, like add the product, delete the product, increase the quantity, decrease the quantity, search the product by category wise, and many others. So let's see the project that we will create that. So I'm going to click on that. These are links. Right now this is dummy links, but I just use them. And this is search product, logo, showcase, and these are my products, right? So let's see the features. First one is the search feature. You can search the product, you're getting the result. Remove it to display all of the products. Let's say I need to get the laptops, monitor, power supply. I'm getting each category details products on my web page. Let's say I select all and I'm able to see the all products. Let's say I select this one, monitor, and I need to get that. So I'll click on add to cart. It is displayed inside the cart. Click on it to display the cart details. You can increase the quantity, you can decrease the quantity, and by the way you can delete that. Once you delete that, then you are able to see the continue shopping button has been appeared. Click on it to display the home page. Right, cool. And you can click on multiple times. It has added multiple times inside the quantity. Right now, as you can see, the last thing is responsive. So let's see the responsiveness. Right, so as you can see, this small screen size, you can also decrease that, but I usually use the last one is the 500, and yeah, it's perfect. So let's say, yeah, great. When you will hit that, and as you can see, so let's build it from scratch. So I'm gonna close that, close this one. And I need to set up my project from scratch, so I need to make a folder, copy e-commerce, and I'm gonna open that folder inside my VS Code editor. Open the terminal, and then you need to install the npm create read as the latest. And I'm going to use dot means current folder, and package name is a copy e-commerce. Select the framework React, JavaScript, and we need to use the command npm install to install the node package manager. And also we need to get Tailwind CSS, so I need to open the Tailwind CSS. This is the latest version, but I will use the previous version. Reason for using previous version, I need to get the suggestions inside the code editor. So usually I use the previous version. When the latest version will be updated inside our VS Code editor, I'll use it. So yeah, we're gonna use this one, frame guide wait, and we're gonna execute the commands one by one. So I'm gonna copy it. Once it will, yeah, it has installed. So npm install d Tailwind css 3 post css, and yeah, then I need to get the second one command. Once it will install, then I will execute another command, and then we need to update this one file as well. Copy, and we need to open the config file, and we need to paste on there. And the last thing, I need to get the Tailwind base files, and we need to select our index file, remove all of the files, and paste on there. Also I need to remove this one file, I don't need that, and also I need to restore my all of the code that contains in the default page details. So let's execute the command npm run dev to display the project inside our web page. So I'm gonna open that, and there we go. Let's execute the command to check out the classes is working or not. So I'm gonna use text to excel like this, and it should be displayed. Yeah, great. The last thing I'm going to use Lucide Dev. This is a website that will help us to display the icons when you will call them. Get started, installation, and npm copy and execute this one command. Just stop it and install it. So these are packages. The last and final project package, I will use that. I will use React Redux on later. This time I just need to execute the command npm install React router DOM. It is very important to manipulate our pages, manage our pages. So let's move on the package.json and let's find out React router DOM. Yeah, we are able to use React router DOM and many others. Yeah, we're gonna use the Google fonts. So I would like to use Google fonts like Poppins. I need to get that, get embed code, import, copy, adjust. We need to paste on the top. And also we need to get few things inside my previous folder. The first one is our assets, images. So I need to get the images from my previous project and I'm gonna paste inside the asset. And also we need to get the content file that contains all of the content products. So just get that and paste inside the source. Let me share with you this one file. So where hell, so inside the file have a const products, this array. On each array have a single array have a object. So on each object have a different content like title, price, category, description, and each object have different images, different content. So I will use this one file to get all of the content and manipulate them using React Redux toolkit, right? So we are almost done our project. So let me open it one more time and then we will able to use it to build the project. Yeah, we will able to use the React to build the e-commerce from scratch. See you. So let's move on the code editor and build the navbar. So I'm gonna close it and I will create a folder, pages, and I will create a one by one page. The first one is I'm gonna use home.jsx. I also use RFC to display the home page content. And next project, next component, I will create a product details .jsx, write the RFCE, and also I need to create another project component cart page.jsx, write the RFC to display that. And I can also save this file, remove the pages, just open the app file. In the app file I need to remove this one and just use browser router, and on there I will use the routes, remove the R, edit the next, and finally is route, remove the E and edit, right? So on each route I will add the path, should be / means home page, and the element I will call the element should be component is home, and we need to import the home from pages and home. Also I need to add multiple times, just change the names. This will be product details, so after this one product details, and the last one is cart page. Also I need to change the name, cart details, cart page. Okay, and why this will be okay, just like this, add multiple times, change the component, and that will be product. I will manage them all later. This time I just design that, and this will be cart, and last thing I need to edit is a cart. Right, so this is very simple and you are able to see the home page. Great. So in the home page, before moving on the home page, I also mentioned on the CSS body font family on all of the files pop-ins, and yeah, also I will change it, and we're gonna create a navbar, guys. So before this one route, I will create a navbar component. Okay, so let's create a folder component inside the components. So inside the components, I will create a navbar.jsx rfc, and that should be display the navbar. So I'm going to remove it, edit. Yeah, great. So let's see what. Okay, this is a navbar, this is the home page. Great. So we're gonna work on the navbar, guys. Right, so yeah, so let's work on it. To remove the header, div to header, and I'm going to use fragment. Also I assign the classes bg wide, shadow md, and this is a fragment. I'm going to use to assign the class padding top and bottom 4, shadow md, and inside there I will use ul tag. And there I will use the container to display all of the content in the center, mx auto, and flex should be rep, and justify between, because I need to display the icon in the right side and links will be left side. So I'm going to use justify between, and the small screen size, not small, medium screen size, have a flex row, otherwise flex call, flex not, just like this. And I'm going to use padding left and right 4, and the medium screen padding left and right 2, item should be 7, right? In the UL have a div, I'm going to use class, just use div, and I will use the classes on later. Okay, so let's add the li tag. In the li tag I will use the link tag. Right, the link is coming from a React router DOM, right? The path should be have a home, so when user click on it and the home page, it should be display the home page details. So I'm going to copy and paste 3 times, just change that home to about, and that will be FAQs, and last one is contact. So this is a div. I will check it now. Yeah, great. I will use the class flex, and div should be 4. It should be display the flex space rows, links, right? In the right side, after this one div, I will display the icon. Okay, like this one. So I'll use just like div, and inside the div I will use the link. By the way, I will use li link, and the 2 I'm going to use the only on path should be a slash, because I don't need to redirect the user with another page. I just use the dummy links, and that will be my account. Okay, I'm going to save the file and look at that. Yeah, great. So I'm going to check it now. Yeah, it's perfect, guys. So let's work on this one section on this time. So before the UL closing, I will get the user component to display the user, right? Where is the user? Just a minute. Okay, I need to assign the size should be 40. Okay, just a minute. I don't know why it doesn't appear, so let me check it now. What happened on navbar? Wait a minute, just remove it and I'm gonna check it now. Yeah, it's perfect, but I don't know why the icon doesn't appear. Okay, wait, and then I'm gonna try it. Why? site react. I think I need to site. I need to check it now. The json.picket.json file. Yeah, it is installed, but I don't know why it doesn't work on there. So let me find out the problem, guys. Okay, this one, got it. The site, site react. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, and there we go, but I don't know why I can't see the icon, so let me use it. So icons, I'm gonna get the icon and let me check it, the icons like this one. I just check it, copy the JSX and I'm gonna paste there, remove it and edit. Let me, yeah, no, it doesn't work, guys. So let me find out the problem. Okay, I will use it inside there. Let me check it, not now. So let me install it. No. Okay guys, the problem is coming from there. So I used on top, but I need to use npm install like this. So I think it should be display the problem, remove the problem from my page. So yeah, we're gonna stop the project and execute the command that I have copied, and site react, yeah, we will use them. Just a minute. Okay, so execute the command, refresh your page, remove it, and I'm gonna open it. Okay, and site react like this. So not now. I don't know it's working or not, but let me check it now. The site react. Okay, re-optimizing. Yeah, I'm getting the arrow sign. So let me change the arrow to user icon. Okay, so after the UL, not after, before UL, I will use user. The size should be 20, not 20, the size should be 40, and this is a, by the way, component. So I'm going to save the file and the icon is going to appear. Great, don't worry, we will manage it. So let me add the classes inside this one component. The first one is I'm going to use pggray 200 and padding all side to text should be black, and I'm going to use rounded. My cursor should be pointer. Let's save the file and look at that. Right, when user will click on it to display these details. Right, so let's work on it and then we will move on next section. So I'm gonna create a state. By the way, const is open, and I'm gonna also use set is open. Use state, and I'm gonna use the default should be false, and I'm gonna create a function. Also I'm gonna use command user const handle user, and I'm gonna use set is open, not is open. That's it. Now we're gonna use conditional rendering by display and hide that. Right, so the first one is like this one section. So I need to assign the class I use curly bracket literal template, and I'm gonna use is open, yeah, to display the class flex. Just a minute. Okay, flex. Otherwise I will manage the classes on flex call, and also I need to add the positions. The default is absolute and it will move right 0, and the medium right should be 0, and it will move top should be 12, and Z index I'm gonna use 10, BG sync 50, okay, and BG not BG 50, and I'm gonna use padding all side 4, and gap should be 4. Otherwise display the hidden, right? So I'm gonna save the file and look at that. When I click on it, I can't see. Okay, I don't know. Okay, just a minute, I need to check that. Okay, just a minute, I'm gonna check the console and refresh the page. Click on it. Okay, I can't see. Okay, just a minute, I need to assign the position relative inside there, so it should be displayed. Okay, because okay, I don't know. Click on it. Okay, I don't know why I can't see that. Is open flex calls, and this is there. Okay, the problem is I need to call the function, guys, when user click on that, right? So on click, so I'm gonna use handle user, that's it. So it should be displayed when user will click on that, as you can see, guys, right? So that's it for the navbar. Then we're gonna move on the next section. So let's move on the next section to display the logo, search bar, and cart inside the navbar component. So okay, this is the header, this is the fragment, and right, so that's a fragment. Just a minute, I'm gonna check. Okay, after the fragment, I'm gonna use the nav tag. Okay, and the nav tag, just a minute, nav tag, I need to use div, and the div I will display the logo. But before displaying the logo, I need to add the link, because when user click on the link, it should be move on the home page. So inside the link, I need to add the image. The source is logo, so I need to get the logo from my image file. So let's do that. Import logo from images. That is logo showcase and logo. Yeah, I'm gonna save the file. You can't see logo right now. That's the reason, because the logo have a white color. Okay, and don't worry, we will use many classes to manage that, right? So in the navbar, first I need to check that. Yeah, we're gonna work on it. And yeah, I'm gonna use class flex justify between, and item should be center, container, and also I'm gonna use max auto, mdpd padding top and bottom 6, and otherwise padding top and bottom add left right 2 by default. So I'm gonna set the file and look at that. The logo is up here, but as you can see, I will add the classes inside the links, so the logo should be up here inside the web page. So we're gonna use class on there, should be flex, item should be center, and in the link I will use the class should be bg 700, padding top and bottom 2, padding left and right 4, and the rounded. So the logo should be up here. Okay guys, So this is the left side, so I need to create another section to display the search bar. So I'm going to use form tag, so it should be displayed in the center. After this one, I need to add the icon, right? So yeah, we're gonna use a link tag as well. Inside that, I'm gonna use the shopping cart, and that's our icon, guys. I think it should be displayed. Yeah, as you can see, this icon right now you can't see the search bar. Reason for not displaying the search bar, I need to add few things inside the form tag. So let's add that. Just use input, and okay, I need to add the classes. It should be displayed. The class should be bg sync 100, and I'm going to use rounded MD sync 100 rounded MD border sync 200, and also I will use focus outline should be none, right? And also I use padding top and bottom 3, left and right 3, which should be full. I'm going to save the file and look at that. Also I need to add the class, not class, but I need to add the placeholder. The placeholder is search product. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. So I need to fix it by adding another classes inside the form. So I need to add class with 1.5 SM block. This is a far smaller screen size, otherwise it should be displayed at the head. Right, as you can see, guys, this is my okay. Why focus outline none? Okay, I don't need to display the outline, right? Great. So this is our, when you click on it, it has moved on the home page, and this is the cart. By the way, I need to add classes in the cart as well. So the link, I'm going to use the link should be cart page. By the way, I will create that on later this time. Just use the link because you will face problem to understand that. Right, so let's add the size should be 54, and I'm going to use class should be cursor pointer and bgk 100, padding top and bottom, left and right 3, top and bottom should be 2, rounded full. Save the file and look at that. So let's move on to display the showcase. So I'm going to close this one tab, I don't need that, and display the showcase. By display the showcase, I will use simple techniques inside the CSS, but before using CSS, I also close the navbar. I don't need that, and I just open my page is home. Right, so I'm going to remove the home just like the default. You can't see anything else after this one section. So what I'm going to do on there, I need to just assign the class. I use the div, and also I need to assign the another div. So another div, I just use the class bg, just like this one. And I will move on the CSS. In the CSS, I need to select the BG, and I'm going to use background. And assets, images, and showcase. After the showcase, have a BG image, and also I need to add the background size. Size should be color, position should be relative. I don't need to use the position relative. I use that, and okay, I can't see the image. background size URL background. Okay, I need to assign the height. So once I assign the height, it should be displayed 70 VH, and I'm gonna save the file. Right guys, this is the image that I need to display it as a showcase image. Right, so that's it for this one section. So let's move on the next one section, guys. So let's move on next section to display the categories button and also our products, right? So yeah, we're gonna move on the home page, and also we need to display the little bit of icon on there, so we're gonna work on it. Right, so I have a file like this one, categories. So I'm gonna get this one content, and I'm gonna move on there, and I'm gonna paste on there because I will use this one. Right, so after this one div, I will use the div, assign the class container mxauto, and I'm going to use margin top and bottom 10, padding left and right 4. After this one, I'll use the div, right, and inside the div I'll use the button tag, right, and the button tag I just used the default is all. I'll just show you, and I will add the dynamic details on there. So this is only on all content is up here. So what I'm going to do on there, I need to assign the class should be flex, because I will display many buttons, and gap should be 4. And also I need to add the classes on there. bg gray 300, py means top and bottom, px means left and right, rounded md, text should be black, and I'm going to use active. When user click on it, it should be move on 110%. Scroll means move on up. When hover the mouse, I need to use bg sync 400, and also I use a little bit of transition or is in. That's it. So I'm going to save the file, and that's it. As you can see, when I click on it, it is moving on up grid. So I need to get these content and display on there. So how I can do that? Let's see. Get this one button, use calibrate dates, and select the categories like this one, and use the map method, passing the name, whatever the name you want to pass on there, and use the return keyword, paste the code that have a button. So you need to assign the key. The key should be cat, and in the all you need to use just cat like this, and there we go. All graphics call up, top monitors, power supply, and yeah, all of the things are coming from there. Right guys, so the next and important thing is, after this one, after this section, I need to create a component product grid, right? So it is very important and very useful. So inside the components folder, we need to create a product grid.jsx, right, the RFC, and save the file. Also save the home page, remove the D and enter again. It should be import, and right is the product grid. Let's remove other things. Just leave this one file because I'll get that, and open the grid as well, product grid. In the product grid, the step 1, you need to get the product. So where you want to get the product, two times dot dot slash 2 times dot dot and select the product content, this one file, right? Because inside the file have all of the content like image, title, ID, and many other. So let's save the file. I use products, and let me use console.log and target my products file, right? So I don't know why this is multiple times, but I will use one only. Let me open the console, and as you can see 16 it is, right? Don't focus on other things, I will manage it on later. This time I just check it now. As you can see, categories, description, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to use the map method to get one by one details and display on there, right? So before using it, I also manage this one details. So first one is I need to assign the class. The first one is grid calls 1 in the small screen size. In the medium screen size, I'm going to use grid calls 3, not 3, 2. And in the large screen size, I'm going to use grid calls 3. And in the extra large, I'll use grid calls 4. Right, so these are classes because inside that I have product details. So I'm going to use the map method one more time, passing the product, curly brackets, and inside there I need to use return keyword. One more time I need to create a component product card, because it is very important to reduce your code and split the code by creating a component. So let's create a component like product card, not just X. I'm going to use RFC, save, and remove the D edit. Save the file, right? As you can see, product card, and yeah, have a more than 16s, right? So I need to assign the key should be product, and it should be remove the errors. Okay, each object have yeah, I understand that. And also I pass the product is a props, because I will get the product from this one component and I will design it on there. So I will use product like this one. So this is coming from this one, right? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna use a product card to design that. So yeah, so I'm gonna save the file. In the return, I need to use class. By the way, I will use the link on this one because I will move it on another page. And by the way, I'm getting the link from Lucide React. This is the icon, but I need to get the link from import link from React router down, like this one. This is multiple times, so I need to remove this one. It should be display the link. And assign the to means path. The path, I will leave the path this time and I will manage it on later because I just designed that, and I will work on the logics on later. This time I just designed the things that are used to build the e-commerce website, right? So let's add the class shadow LG, rounded MD, and cursor should be pointer. By the way, this is a card, right? So I need to use the image img. The image is coming from, in a minute I will show you, product. This one props, inside that have an image. In a minute I will show you. As you can see, this is the image, so I need to use that on there and close the image. Why? Okay, just gonna save the file, and there you go guys. As you can see, more than 16 images, right? So I'm gonna refresh my page, and don't focus on this one because this is a key problem. I will manage it on later. Right, cool. So this is the image, and after this one, I need to add the div to display the content. So yeah, we're gonna use class bg grade 50 and padding all side 4, and I'm gonna use h2 the class. Okay, I'm gonna use product.title. The title should be displayed. Yeah, I'm getting the title, guys, as you can see. Don't worry, we will manage that. And also I need to add the classes as well on there. Text lg, font semi-bold, and padding margin top and bottom 4. Save, and look at that. Okay, close it, and you are able to see everything is clear on there. Right. Yeah, that's perfect. And also that's all about the pages. Okay, and I hover the mouse, and yeah, great. So let's add the another things like content. The content is product, have a description, and I think description. So yeah, I'm getting description as well. And okay, I need to find out this one, and I'm gonna check out the gap. Okay, because I need to add the gap on there. Gap should be 16, and also I need to add margin top and bottom 24 to make a space. Yeah, great. As you can see, guys, it is perfect. And don't worry, we will fix these out of the content using JavaScript. Right, so yeah, after the paragraph, use 2, and inside the div I'll use the price dollar product.price, and also I'm going to use view details like this. I'm going to set the file and view detail and the price. So I'm going to use class flex and justify between, and margin top for items should be center. So that's our content. Okay, so let's fix the out of the content by using JavaScript. So here's a title. I need to only display 0 to 25 characters. So what I'm going to do in there, I need to use sub string. This is the function 0 to 25 character. I need to add it, means display that. After that I need to use dot sign. Save the file, and as you can see, and same thing you need to do on this one. So let's add it substring 0 to 70 characters, like dot, just a minute, dot, and there we go. Right, and also I need to I think I need to find out the problems that, okay, the problems is classes. So this one class text should be XL and font should be semi-bold, and yeah, I'm gonna save the file, and okay, yeah, I think it's perfect, but the content is out of this one and this one. So yeah, view details, okay, font semi-bold, and okay, I also add the classes on there as well. Text sm, text should be sync 500, and also I'm going to use border B2, and also padding bottom as well. So I'm going to set the file, and that's perfect, guys, as you can see. So the complete details is coming from my this one file, right? I repeat it. So this file is called on this one product grid, as you can see, right? No, not this one, this one. And I have passed as a props by using map method to repeat the content, and I pass as a props on the component as a product card. I need to get the props and use them to display the content inside this one page, right? That's our logic, and I will manage it on later to change this one content on later to display the dynamic details from a Redux toolkit to add the features like a search the product and find out the product with the help of categories. And yeah, we're gonna use them on later. This time I just designed that, right? So yeah, we're gonna work on it. In order to create a footer, so I need to move on the home.jsx file, and we're gonna remove all of the other things because I need to design that. So this is a main div product grid. After this one div, right? So I need to add the footer, right? So I will create that in the component and I will design it. So I need to create a footer component, not .jsx. I need to use RFC, save the file, and also I need to remove the R edit to import that and check out inside there. Right, there is a footer. Great. So let's move on the footer to design it. In the designing section, I need to add the footer tag, and the first one class I need to use PG-Slide 900 and shadow MD, right? So this is my main footer. Inside that I'm going to use container class because I need to display the content in the center. MX auto means margin left and right auto, PX padding left and right 4, and inside there I need to add div class should be min height 16. Inside there I need to add one more time div and assign the class. But before assigning class, I will add the content. The first one is subscribe our newsletter. Then you can understand better there. Okay, outside of this one, not outside of, inside there, I will add the form tag. Right. So in the form tag, I need to add the input field, and placeholder should be enter your email. Right, and we need to add the classes like padding 4, top and bottom, left and right 4, rounded, and shadow MD, and width should be full. But it doesn't work at the width full because I need to add the classes inside the form tag. Should be class name MD. Width should be 1 and 3, width, not width, empty full. Okay, width by default is full in the symbols. Margin top 8 and the medium scheme margin top 0. And also I need to use a position relative. Reason for using position relative because I need to display the button inside this one input field. So that's a reason that I use the position relative inside the input field, inside the form tag. Okay, so I'm going to use submit inside the button, and I need to add the classes bgray 200, padding top and bottom 3, bx 4, rounded full, and position is absolute. Once you use the position absolute, then you can use right or bottom to move it anywhere inside the section. So I'm going to move it in the right should be 3 and top should be 1. I'm going to save the file and look at that, guys. As you can see, submit and subscriber. So I need to split that by using class inside there. The class should be flex justified between, and item should be center, right? And in the Szymanski size should be flex call, and and then the flex row. I also mentioned the small screen sizes classes as well. So padding top and bottom for 10. Okay, as you can see the right side, and this is the left side. So also I need to add the classes text for Excel, and font should be bold, text should be wide. I'm gonna save the file, and look at that, guys. So this is my auto footer, but also I need to add another footer. Yeah, so let's move on. So this is my main div, form tag 1, 2. Okay, after this one I also make another footer, and yeah, I will change the class bg/800 because I need to assign the different class on there, and text should be white, and padding top and bottom 8, and then I will use till, same thing, class container mx auto and padding 4. Then I will divide the columns, means I need to display more than 4 columns in the largest screen size. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this is my parent div. Inside there I'm going to make a more than 4 divs, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So what I'm going to do on there, I need to assign the 1, 2, this will be 3, and this will be 4. So I need to add one by one section on each div. So this is my parent, so I need to add the class grid calls 1, and in the medium screen size I need to use grid calls 2, and extra large screen size grid calls 4, and yeah, I need to add the gap as well. So I'm going to set the file, and look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why I need to, okay, here's the problem, guys. So I need to use 4. Okay, great. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on each div have a different content. So let's add the content one by one. Image src, I'm gonna add the logo on there. So I need to import the logo, guys. So import logo from images, showcase logo, and the logo should be okay. I need to close it. The logo should be displayed on the web page, but also I need to add the class, margin top and bottom 4, and also after this one I will use the lower M20. This is a dummy character, so I'm going to save the file, and look at that, guys. This is the logo, this is the my dummy content, and after this one I will add the classes, icons. So let's add the class, not class, just use div. Reason for using the div, because I need to display the social icons as a row wise. So that's a reason that I've used the div on there. Then I will assign the classes like a flex row, and yeah. So first one icon, I'm gonna add the component is Facebook. So save the file, the Facebook is up here. Same thing I'm gonna do, but before using it I also assign the class size and class as well. Then I will duplicate them, bg white, and text should be black, and also rounded MD, padding all side 2. I'm gonna save the file, and look at that, guys, right? And also you can add the cursor pointer, and yeah, we can use that. So I will make a copy of this one, Facebook. Just change the name to Twitter, and yeah, we're gonna use the third one as a YouTube, fourth one should be Instagram, right? So I'm gonna set the file, and look at that, guys. So we're gonna use the class flex, item should be sender, and gap should be 8. Also, I'm going to use margin top 5 to move on down a little bit. Yeah, great. So this is our first one. Let's move on the next footer. In the next footer, I will display the pages, demi pages, right? So let's add the h2. In the h2, I will assign a class. Text should be 2xl. What happened? Okay, just a minute. Why I can't get the suggestion? Because suggestion is very important to increase your productivity. Semi-bold, font, semi-bold, and margin top and bottom 4, and this will be pages. So after this one, I will use URL and something ally link component. This is let's check it now. Okay, great. So this is coming from React Router. React.com, and you can assign the path if you want to create a pages. You can do that. I'm gonna that's have a page like this one. So this is a home page. When user click on this one, so it will move. I need to make a more than 4 pages about if a QS, and last one is contact. So if you have another pages after this one, just use the page name like path name. By the way, guys, so where is path name? This one is path name. I will work on it on later. This time I just designed that, right? So yeah, we're gonna save the file and look at the pages, and that's perfect. So yeah, so we're gonna use the same logics, copy, and I'm gonna paste on there, and we need to change it is categories. Just change it as categories like monitors and GPUs, laptops, and that's our power supply. Okay, power supply. So I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, great. The last one have contact info. So let's add this one. Same thing, but a little bit of changing I'm gonna do on there. This is a category, and I'm gonna use the same 70 washing terms salt. Yeah. United States. After this one, I will use the number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 10, and same thing like this one, opposite of this 109, and I'm gonna set the file, and yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect, guys. After this one, the last and final thing I need to, after this, do this one, okay, because it is very important. So I'm gonna create a div, and I'm gonna use copyright and copy. I'm gonna add just use the name OnlineITtuts. So I'm gonna set the file, and yeah, as you can see. So let's add the class container to display the content center, MX auto, and also text should be center, padding top and bottom 4, text should be white, and there we go, as you can see. So we are almost done our home page, not almost but completely done. So we're gonna check out in the responsive in the small screen size, and then we're gonna work on it on later. Yeah, it's moving, and yeah, it's perfect. And let's see in the top bottom. Yeah, great. Let's use this area. Okay, perfect. Display the 3 cards. Yeah, great. And I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so we are almost completed our designing, but we need to also design few pages like a cart and also product page. But before using it, I will use the logics to search the product and search the product by getting the categories. Means in order to search the product by category wise, so you can click on any button to get that particular categories products, right? Yeah, we're gonna work on it. So I need to move on the code editor, and we're gonna add the React Redux and Redux toolkit. So I need to open the Redux toolkit website and open the get started, and you need to install the packages like this one. So yeah, I'm gonna install it, and also I need to bind this one. We need to install that because I need to bind the React with Redux toolkit, right? So once you install it, then you can use Redux toolkit inside your project. So I need to create a folder inside the source. The folder name, I'm going to add the features. Inside the features, I will add the file, not file, I'm going to add the folder one more time, products. Okay, inside the products, I will create a product sliced file that will handle all the logics that we require to perform the search operation and also category filter, right? So I'm going to create a product slice.js. So inside this one file, I need to create all of the things that we need to perform the operation, like search the product and filter the category. So I'm going to close this one, right? So yeah, we're going to use a few things inside this one. The first step, I need to get this one file, this one product content file on there. So I need to use import products from ... and this one file, right? Because I need to use that to get the details from there. And we're gonna update my previous file like this one product file to search the product. So yeah, we're gonna work on it. So let's create a object initial step. Inside that, I'm gonna add the items, should be products, and then I need to use the comma and filtered items, also products, comma, and also I need to use search term. The default I use nothing. Alright, then I need to create a slice. So I'm gonna use const product slice, create slice, and this is the object. Inside that, I need to pass the key and value is, the first one is products. The next, I need to assign the initial state that is coming from top, and we need to use comma. Once you use comma, then you need to target the reducer, and inside the reducer you need to pass the functions that will perform the operation like search the product, right? So I'm gonna write the function name set search term curly brackets parentheses, passing the 2 parameter state and action. Inside that, I need to target state dot, and I'm gonna select my search item that is coming from top like this one, and the equal to action.payload. I will perform this one action when I will call this one function like set search, then I perform the action payload. So I need to use the logic state terms is equal to action.payload. Then I need to target one more time, state.filtered items equal to filter products. I will create that function, guys, and inside that I need to pass the state. So I need to create that function that will perform the operation, like search the product and also search the category. I will use the logic search the product with the help of categories on later. This time I just assign the command category, right? So const and function name, parentheses, passing the parameter state, whatever the name you want to pass on there. I'm going to use readable names. Then I need to use a return state.items, right? State.items means I need to target the state, this one, right? And I need to use the filter function, passing the parameter is product, whatever the name you want to pass on there. This is a optional name, you can use any name as you want. I'm going to use product. Then I use const match search product.title. This product.title is coming from my this one file, right? Like this one. So product means the parameter and title is coming from your file, and we need to use the function that will help us to do convert the all the characters in lowercase. So I need to use to lowercase function, and one more time I need to use the function is includes. Inside that I need to use state dot state dot search term dot to lowercase as well, right? So this is our logic that will help us to search the record. And also I need to use return match searches like this one. So this function is passed on there, right? So I have a slice and I have a function. The next thing you need to do, you need to use export const. What do you want to export from this one file? I need to export the set search term function like this one, and assign that product slice dot actions, right? And also another thing, you need to export that default product slice dot reducer. That's it. So you need to connect this one file with your React project. How you can do that? So let's understand that. So you need to move on. The first one, I need to create a folder, guys. The folder name is, I'm gonna use app. Inside the app I'm gonna create a file store.js. So in the store.js you need to use export. I'm going to connect our React app with the Redux toolkit, right? So I need to create a store.js file and use export const by the name configure store, and inside that you need to use reducer. This is a key, and inside there you need to get this one file, right? Product slice file. So you need to pass any name on there. I'm going to use product reducer, and this is a file name, right? Product reducer. Okay. Product reducer from dot and features folder. Inside that I have products and product slice file. So inside the reducer you need to write the name like product and passing the name that have a file like this one. That's it. The last thing, you need to add the store inside your app file. So just a minute, app like this one file. So you need to cut this one code and you need to use provider right? And you need to provide, what is the name, provider, like this one, and paste all of the code inside the provider. The next thing you need to pass is a prop store, and the store is store, right? That's it. And by the way, I need to get the store. Import store from app.store, like this one. Okay, and store. That's it, guys, for the React Redux toolkit. Okay, I'm facing problem, so let's find out the problem where it is. React Redux provider. Okay, the problem is I need to pass this one inside the provider. I do not provide this one inside the browser, right? Cool. So I'm gonna refresh my page, and yeah, it's perfect. So I'm able to use a React Redux inside the React app. So the next thing is I need to search the product with the help of search the value inside the input field. So what I'm gonna do, I need to move on our navbar. Inside the navbar, you need to use few things. The first thing is you need to target cons dispatch and use dispatch. This is coming from React Redux. The next thing, you need to create a variable search term, and you need to use selector that is coming from also React Redux. Inside that, you need to pass the parameter. The parameter I'm going to pass on there, the first one is state, and I'm going to target the state. Inside the state have a product, and the product have a search term. That's it. Let's use it by search the value, right? So yeah, I'm going to copy this one, and I need to move on down, and there is input field here. So I need to use the value should be search term, and I need to use on change. I need to target this dispatch function, and I need to use set search term. This is coming from my product slice file, right? e.target.value. That's it. So we have successfully connected our React app with the Redux toolkit, and we have performed the operation like a dispatch set search term. This is coming from this one file, as you can see, set search term. And when you have used just a minute, set search term, in the top you have seen set search term is coming from your product slice file. So I'm going to save the file. I'm able to see everything is great on there, but you can write anything else. It doesn't work right now on there. Why? Because I need to update this one file as well, this one product. So how you can update that? Let's work on it. So I need to move on the first. I need to remove this, all of the files. I'm going to leave this on navbar, and I need to open the product grid file, right? Because inside that I have used this one to not this one, this one. I don't need that one there, and I will update this one variable. So let's create a cons products, use selector that is coming from React Redux. In the top you have seen, as you can see, use selector. You need to pass the parameter, same thing you need to do on there, and target state.product and filtered items. Where is filtered items, right? And there we go. And yeah, so I'm gonna refresh my page, and I'm gonna use let's try it. ASUS as you can see, I'm getting the result as SUS, and I'm gonna search the laptop. Don't focus on the right side. I will update the few things like object key and so on. So let me search Dell. So Dell, as you can see, right, the search operation is working perfectly on there. So let's move on the next section to find out the categories wise product on the website, right? So I'm gonna remove it, and there we go, right? So let's move on the code editor, and we're gonna update this one file, and then we're gonna work on the product search by categories, right? So I need to assign the key as product.id. This is very important. By getting the particular product, when user will click on that, then I will get the particular product details. I will work on it on later. This time I just change the key is a product.id, right? Set. Okay, so let's move on the product slice file, and we're gonna work on the category search, right? So I need to move on top, and I need to add selected category. By default I select all, right? The next thing you need to after this one function, this one by the way, variable, you need to create another variable, and this variable is match category, and same you need to use same logic like state.selected category triple equal to all, or product dot category state dot selected category, and just copy it and use and I need to get this one written as well. The next thing, you need to create a function inside the reducer. After this one, this will set selected category, and you need to pass the parameters state and action, and use the logic state dot selected category equal to action dot payload state dot filtered items equal to filter products dot state. This is a function, guys, that I have made on there. So when you will call that, it will return match search and also match category. So I target the filter dot state and use the state dot filtered items. That's it. And the last thing you need to do, in the search term you need to use comma and pass another parameter is selected category, right? Cool. That's it. Let's move on the where it is the details, means I need to target these buttons. So I need to find out the product card, not there, but I think this is have inside the home page. Yeah, inside the home page have a category button. So I need to target that and use the logic. A very simple thing you need to do on there is const dispatch. This is variable and target use dispatch hook that is coming from React Redux, right? Then just copy it and use the event on click, calling the function dispatch target set selected category that is coming from our product slice file, and you need to pass the parameter as a category. That's it. Save the file, and I'm gonna search on this one, right? Cool. Monitors, laptop, graphics card, all. I'm getting all the results. So this is a simple logics that you need to use that to perform the operation, means search the products and search the category with the help of on click the buttons, right? So the next thing, we need to add the card and display the particular products and design that, right? So guys, the next thing is very important. When I click on any product, then I need to get the particular product details like image, price, description, title, and so on and so forth. How you can do that? So let's work on this one, logics. So I need to remove all of the things, just leave the no, I'm gonna open the product app.js file. Inside there you need to target the product slash and passing the parameter as ID, right? It is very important to passing the parameter as ID. The element is same, product detail. The next thing, you need to move on the product, where is product grid, and inside there you have passed the key is a product.id, right? And I'm gonna open this one file as well on them. So let's see what you will get inside there. So I need to target the product.id, and I'm gonna open it in the console. As you can see, I'm getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 more than 16 IDs. On each product have a unique ID, so I need to target the ID to get the details with the help of ID, right? Cool. So I'm gonna remove it and just use this one link, right? So in this one link, in a minute you need to use 2 and use a literal template. Target your path that you have assigned on there. This is the path. After the path have a ID, right? This will be ID as a parameter. So you need to target slash dollar. The ID is coming from product as a props. From there, inside they have a ID. That's it. So on each product have a unique ID. So let's click on it. As you can see, just a minute, I'm going to remove this one. I'm getting the product details page and the ID is 1, right? I'm going to open the next one like this one. This is the product page. The ID is 2. Means we are getting the ID, right? Cool. So we're going to use the ID to get the details, all of the details, and display it inside our product details page. So let's work on it and design the complete page. So I need to open the product details page, right? So I need to design that. First one, designing is very important. Then I will work on the logics on later. So let's add the class container mxauto px4 py@. Inside there I will use div, and I need to target the link. I need to use link, yeah, and the path is to home page. Means when user will click on that, it will move on the home page. So I need to use back to products, right? Also I need to assign the classes mb and mb at inline block, right? So after the link, until I use grid calls 1 and the grid calls 2, and I need to add the gap between our product details and our product details and our card details. So I need to add the gap item should be center. Inside that I need to use div one more time, assign the class shadow md, padding all side 4, rounded width should be 600 pixels. Inside that I'm gonna add the image, so I'm gonna use just nothing, because I will use the logic to get the details from there. And after this one, this one there. Let's add the table, and this is the product title. So I also assign the classes text should be 3XL, font bold, margin bottom 4. Then paragraph, and this will be product description, and I need to assign the class text should be gray, 600, margin bottom 6. And then I will use the tail, assign class margin bottom 6. Inside that I'm going to use spend tag, and the spend tag I need to display the product price. This is a dummy or static data. I will use the logic to get the dynamic data and display that inside the each product details section, right? Okay. So in the spend tag I will use the class text should be 3XL and font should be bold. I'm going to save the file, and after this one I will use the same thing, and I'm going to paste on there, and I'm going to use this will be margin bottom. Okay, just a minute. This will be font semi bold and margin bottom 2. This is a category, right? And by the way, I'll use H3. This will be category, and font should be font semi bold, margin bottom 2. And the spend tag I need to display the category, right? Right, so this is static data, this is the dynamic data. I will use the dynamic data on later. I just use the simple designing to manage the complete page, right? So first I'm going to save that, and let's see what happened. Yeah, product title, product price, category, and this is the image. And let me, here's the problem. So I'm going to save the file, and it should be displayed in the right and left side. In the left side I'm going to display the image, in the right side I have a content. Great. So the last thing I need to add is the product button, right? So the button and what button tag, and I'm going to add to cart. Also I'm going to add the component to display the icon shopping cart, like this one. Save the file, and the icon and button also, right? Yeah, I'm going to use the classes, should be full, and in the middle with auto, bg sync 200, px at py3, rounded md, and flex item should be center, justify center, gap should be 2, and when I hover the mouse, and I'm going to change the color is bg sync 300. So I'm going to set the file, and let's see what happened. Yeah, it's perfect, but I need to move on the right side, so I need to cut that, and I'm going to paste inside there. So I think it should be displayed on the right side. Yeah, great. So we're gonna use the logics to get the dynamic data and display it, right? Let's work on it. So first thing is you need to destruct the ID, right? So this ID, right? So how you can do that? Use const restruct and use the id variable from use params. With the help of params you can get the id like this one, right? So the next thing, you need to use dispatch to execute the action. Dispatch, get. And also I need to check the IDs match or not, so I'm going to use const product use selector. This is coming from React Redux, and pass the parameters state. Target the state.product.items. Find the method, use the find method and passing the parameters p, whatever the name you want to pass on there. I'm going to use p.id triple equal to parse.int, means I need to convert this one id into integer and use on there. This product is used to match the id details, means the id and our product id is matched, then this will return true, right? So let's add this one by adding the conditions, adding the validation. So I'm going to use if this will be not true, so I need to return what you want to return. So let's design something, right? And this will use to display nothing, means if inside the quantity, inside the product detail you can't see anything else, then this message will execute. So I'm going to use text should be center, and I'm going to use h2. Class should be text to Excel, font should be bold, and margin bottom 4. And also I need to use product, not font. Also I need to use the link that is coming from React Router DOM, and I need to use path is homepage, return to home. That's it. And also you need to use the classes to design the beauty of this one link. So 600, and however the mouse text should be blue 800, right? I'm going to save the file and look at that. If the no record is found, then it will move on there, right? Cool. So let's work on this one. Click on it, no record found. Yeah, great. But why I'm getting the error? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so just a minute, I'm gonna check. Okay, the problem is I need to add the record in the cart, right? In the cart, then it should be displayed in the cart details. By the way, I need to add the dynamic data inside there. So this image is coming from my source product.img, not img, image, and the alt I need to use product.alt, and same thing you need to do on there. The details is coming from product.title, and this will be product.description, product.description, and also product.price, and this will be category, but this will be coming from our dynamic category. So I'm going to use product.category, right? So I'm going to save the file, and you can't see anything else. I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to add the record inside the cart, then it should be displayed. But I think something is wrong on there because I need to display the products. Yeah, we're gonna find out the problems. Use selectors, state.product.items.find, and triple equal %. Okay, I need to move on the product slice file, and use selectors, and this will use on later. This time I just use, just a minute, I need to check that. Okay guys, I find the problem on there, so I need to just cut that and paste on there, so it should be display the product. Great. As you can see, in the left side have image, right side have a content. I'm going to click on to back to product. Let's select this one, as you can see. But why I'm getting this one is a laptop, and yeah, we're gonna use some beachy in the category. So where is this pending here? So inside there I need to use few things. The first one is inline block bgk 200 and rounded 4, padding 3 and 1, text should be SN. So I'm going to save the file, and look at that guys. So this is laptop category, and write the $sign before the price, like there, just like this, and display the dollar. Great. So let's move on the next section to when user click on the add to cart to display the quantity inside the cart. When user will click on the cart, and it will move on the cart page and display the cart details like quantity, price, and all the products that you want to buy that, right? So let's move on the next section. So guys, let's work on the cart. So I need to remove all the files, means tabs, and yeah, also I need to remove this one, and also I need to set up my project, and you need to move on the features and create a folder cart, right? Inside the cart I will create a cart slice file, like cart slice.js. so inside that I'm gonna use const initial state, and by default I will assign the empty array. Then I will create a slice, cart slice, create slice, assign the slice name is product, not product cart, excuse me. And then I need to use initial state, a reducer. In the reducer I need to create a function that will perform the operation like add to cart, delete the cart, and many others. So let's work on the add to cart function. Pass the 2 parameter state and action, and we're gonna add the existing product. Means user one time click on the add now, then it will check if the user will click on multiple times, so I need to increment the quantity. So let's work on that. So I'm going to use const existing item state.items.find. This is a method, and pass the parameter item, whatever the name you want to pass on there. Once you pass the parameter item, then I need to find out item.id triple equal to action.payload.id, right? The next thing, I need to use if statement to check the product is exist or not. So by using this tactics, existing item.quantity, by the way this is a increment plus and equal 1. Otherwise I just need to add the value inside the cart. So I need to use state.items.push, and just a minute, make a copy of the action.payload And the next one is I need to pass only on the quantity by default is 1. That means user one time click on the add to cart, then the default 1 quantity will be added. If the product is made multiple times, means user click on the particular product have a multiple times, then this code will work. Okay, so yeah, perfect. So let's move on by exporting the details and connect it. So export const the function name add to cart from cart slice dot action, and also I need to export default cart slice dot radius. The next thing, you need to move on the app store. In the app store you need to add the name cart and get this one file. I'm going to use cart reducer features cart and cart slice. So I need to pass this one on there, not this one, just like this whole. So we have successfully connected the cart size with our cart configure store. Great. So let's move on the where navbar, because I need to execute the action, right? So I'm gonna find out assets component. This is the footer, by the way, navbar. So in the navbar I need to use const dispatch, use dispatch, and then I need to use the by the way, just a minute, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, inside the navbar. Yeah, great. So the dispatch is used to execute the action, means user click on that, means click on this one, it will redirect with another page. So this is important. Okay, I think I have a dispatch already, right? So let's use the cart const cart items, use selector and passing the parameter state.cart.items, and also I need to use const item count, means count the item cart items dot reduce total comma item total plus item dot quantity, and the accumulator is default is 0. So this will use to display the quantity of the product inside the top one. Just a minute, I need to find out the problem, guys. Web client, just a minute, where is problem coming from? Items, okay, in the navbar. So let me find out the problem. Cart.items. Guys, I think I need to move on my features cart slice, and we're gonna find out the problem on there. I think items. Just a minute. Okay, the first one problem is here, so I need to use from @redux.js/toolkit, right? And I need to remove this one. Why this is happening? Toolkit. Just a minute, I need to get this import from product. So yeah, I need to copy and just paste on there. Great. The next thing is I need to move on down, and okay, here's the next problem. So I need to use cart slice, right? And yeah, this will be actions, and yeah, perfect. So I think it should be solve the problem. Yeah, great. So refresh your page and everything is working perfectly right. Great. So let's move on the navbar, and we're gonna add this one count inside the cart. So let me find out there. Okay, inside the link, and yeah, we're gonna use, so inside the link, the step number 1, you need to use 2, means that this is the path. So the path should be a /cart that have a page name, right? So let me share with you the page name, like this one. So this page is stored inside the app. So as you can see, the cart page. Then when user will click on this one, this will redirect with particular page, and also we need to display the items. Yeah, so the items, I'm gonna use item count greater than 0 and parentheses. So I'm gonna use spin tag, and spin tag I'm gonna use count item, right? And also I'll need to add the styles. The first one is absolute, position should be absolute. It will move top -2, right -5, bg blue 600, text should be wide, and text should be XL, rounded full, width should be 5, height should be 5, and also item should be center, and justify center. And yeah, we're gonna save the file, and you can't see on there because I need to add the functionality on this one event. When user click on the add to cart, then display the quantity on them. Okay, so yeah, I think this, okay, just a minute. I also use the flex. So let's move on the cart details page. So I'm gonna find out the cart details page right there, and we're gonna add the event on this one button, this one, right? So yeah, we're gonna work on it. Cart details, yeah. So I have ID and function dispatch, so, and all of the things, but the main thing is I need to add the event right inside the button. So where, here I'm gonna use on click parentheses. I need to target the dispatch and target add to cart. That is function that is coming from my cart slice file, and pass the product details, I mean, as a parameter. So let's try it. Okay, it doesn't work. Just a minute. Okay guys, the products quantity is up here, but I need to fix it by using CSS. So where is that is okay, inside the nav. So let me find out the solution. Okay, that is top to Y. This will be top right, and yeah, we're gonna use what? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cut it and make it here, paste on there, just use there is class related. So I think it should be displaying Okay, great, as you can see. But also I need to move on the left side, so this will be right 5, so I need to use 1, so I think it should be move on the right side. Yeah, great. When I click on it, it is cart page, as you can see, and the quantity is 2. But when I refresh my page, and let's try it one time, click on it, the cart details has been appear. When I click on it, the particular cart details are appear inside this one page. So we're gonna work on this one page to add the functionalities like remove the details, cart details, increase the quantity, and display the price, product details, and many other things. Yeah, we're gonna work on it. So guys, we're gonna design the cart page, so I'm gonna remove this one file as well, and just open the cart page like this one. So we're gonna design that, and then we're gonna work on the logic simulator. This time I just designed that. So class container mxauto px4 at, I'm gonna use h2. Assign the classes to Excel. Fonts should be bold, margin bottom should be at, and then I will use the grid to divide the columns. Calls 1 in the largest screen size, 3, gap should be 8. Inside this one I need to display the card details. So yeah, we're gonna work on it. So let me write the div and assign a class lg call span 2 and shadow md padding all side for rounded md, and yeah, that's perfect. And the next thing, I will create the same copy. I will display the dynamic data inside the each section. So yeah, we use the lg call span 1, okay, on there, and same thing, but I need to change few things like h3, and the h3 I will use auto summary. Class text should be Excel, font bold, margin bottom 4, and also I need to use padding all sides 6. This one there, not this one, just a minute. Okay, call span 1, so I'm gonna cut it. I'll create another div, and I'm gonna use classes, shadow padding 6, and yeah, bg white, shadow md padding 6, and I'm gonna grab it inside there. Yeah, so inside this one section I will use div class space y 2 margin bottom 4, and inside this one there I'll use one more time there, flex justify between, because inside this one I'm gonna display the subtotal and also total amount. So let me write the span tag, and this will be subtotal, and also I need to use span tag total amount. This is a static data, I will add a dynamic data, right? So I'm gonna copy this one and make a copy, just change the shipping and it will be free, right? And yeah, so the last copy, and I just change the classes like border top, I just use border top, and padding top to font bold right? So let me write the amount total and total amount, right? Total amount I just used. And then I need to add the button tag, right? So inside there, let me write the button tag and just use button tag and just proceed to checkout. So let me save the file and look at that, our design. This is right side, this is left side. In the left side I will display the dynamic data like a product image and price, quantity, and many others, right? Also I need to design the if the product doesn't exist. But before working on it, I need to move on the cart slice. So I need to add one by one values. I need to create a one by one function. So this is our first function that will help us to add the details. The next function I'm going to create it, remove cart. So write the function name remove from cart state. This will be action, and I'm going to use state.items state.items dot filter item dot id not equal to action dot payload. This will use to remove the item from our cart. The next one is update quantity state action, and inside that I'm going to use const item state.items dot find item dot id equal to action dot payload dot id, right? And also I need to use if the item is exist, then I need to target the item dot quantity equal to action dot payload dot quantity. That's it. So I need to destruct the functions, so I'm going to copy that and I'm going to use it inside there. And also I need to use update quantity. Okay, add to cart, remove the cart and update the cart, means update the quantity. That's it for the cart slice. So we're gonna work on the cart page. So in the cart page, the first thing you need to use const dispatch and target your dispatch function. The next thing you need to use const cart items, use selector state.cart.item cart items, and let me calculate the cart amount. Sorry for that. Let me calculate the total cart items dot reduce the sum and item sum plus item dot price times by item dot quantity. Okay, and the accumulator is 0, right? So let me add the simple validation. If the cart items dot length tuple equal to 0 means nothing, then I need to return class container max auto padding for padding at, and also I need to use text should be center h2 I'm going to use your card as empty. Let me add one more thing. Class should be text gray, 600 margin bottom 4, and inside there I'm going to add some products to your card to see them. Okay, let me add the link when user click on the link. So let me remove. Okay, yeah, not this one, but I need to get a React DOM. Okay, so yeah, so use to path should be homepage, and let me buy the continue shopping and send the class inline block bg sync 200 and px6 rounded algae. When I hover the mouse, bg sync and 300. Okay, save the file. And what happened on there? Okay, just a minute, I'm gonna refresh my page and let me reduce card page reduce. Let me check that. Okay guys, the problem is on there, so I need to select the card.item. so I think it should be solve the problem, not items. Yeah, and refresh your page. What is the next problem that I need to fix that? So let me find out card page 22. Okay, the next problem is coming on there. So React router tone, so it should be solve the problem. Import restock the link from React router DOM. Okay, and yeah, the problem has been solved, right? So I'm gonna refresh my page, and as you can see, when you click on it, it has moved on the home page. Let me click on this one page, add to cart, and the cart is appeared. Click on it and the cart details page, right? So we're gonna add the product details on this one section. So let's work on that, but before working on that, I'm gonna fix this one as a button. So I'm gonna copy and find out order summary, and that is button. So in the button I need to add the classes. The class should be with full and bg sync 200 px6 rounded algae, and when I hover the mouse, it will bg sync 300, right? So I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, but padding. Okay, so let me add the padding top and bottom 3, so it should be displayed perfectly. Yeah, great. So on the left side I need to display all of the details, like product image, and yeah, we're gonna use all of the things. So let's do that. So this is a total amount, so what I'm gonna do, use dollar, and I'm gonna use total that is coming from my top, like this one, right? So I'm gonna save the file, and okay, I can't see the card, but let me write it and click on there. As you can see, this is a sub and total amount, but okay, I will fix it. To fixed means I just need to display only on the 2 after the decimal. The next thing, I need to display the total amount. So yeah, we're gonna use same logic, dollar, and that will be total variable dot to fixed, and that will be 2. So I'm going to save the file, and the total and the total amount, those are stable, but I need to use flex. Okay, let me write to flex justified between, so it should be move on the right, and let's say okay, just cut that, paste on there, and this will be on there, and just this is a designing, guys. So I think, yeah, great. This is a shipping, total amount, proceed check, and yeah, everything is great on there. So in the left side, we need to display the product details data, right? So we're gonna use this one, empty this one section. So inside this one, I need to select the card, items, and map, item, and use just return, still dead clause, right? So I need to assign the first one is key to remove the error. The key is item.id, right? And also I need to assign the classes. The classes is flex, item should be center, gap should be 4, padding top and bottom 4, border bottom, and inside this one there I'm gonna add the link, and the 2 I just use to, the path is little template product slash $item.id, right? And inside that I'm going to use image tag. The image is coming from item.image, and the alt also item.title. The next thing I'm going to add the classes, like a width should be 24, height also 24, object is cover and rounded. I'm going to save the file, and the images appear in the card section. The next one is, so just a minute, I'm going to find out where I need to add. Okay, inside this one, after the link, I'm going to use div, okay, use the class flex1 and use the link. The 2 is, okay, just a minute, this will be flex1. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste on there, just check that, and this will be okay, item.title, and the classes I will assign on there. First I'm going to save the file and let's see. Yeah, great. And yeah, I'm going to add the class. The class should be font semi-bold, and however the mouse, the text should be blue 600, right? So this is the title, and the next one is in the flex1 after the link. I will use the paragraph tag, and I need to display the price, item.price, and also I need to add text 3 600. So I'm gonna save the file and look at that, everything is working perfect. Let me add div, close the tab, flex item should be center and div should be 2, margin top 2. Okay, inside this one I'm gonna add the button tag, and the button I need to display the quantity, right? So the first one is I'm going to use minus sign that is coming from loose side icons. Size is 16. Size should be 16. Okay, what happened on there? 16. So I'm going to save the file, and the minus sign has been appeared, right? And then also I need to add the classes on there. Padding 1, rounded full, hover the mouse, bg gray 100. So after the button tag I need to use a spring tag and display the quantity. So the item.quantity, let me save the file and look at that quantity, right? And this is a minus sign quantity, and the next thing I need to add the plus sign, means plus icon, right? So let me, this is a button close. Okay, I need to use same thing button, and inside the button I need to target my plus icon. The size should be 16 as well. Let me close that and let me add the classes p1, rounded full, hover the mouse, pg should be gray 100. Okay, I'm gonna save the file and look at that, guys. When I hover the mouse it is working, not okay, because I need to add the event. When user will click on that, right? The last thing I need to add it the trash, means remove the item. So let me add the div, close the div, and we need to use margin left for text should be red 500. Hover the mouse, text should be red 700, right? So inside that I'm going to target my icon that is coming from the side icon, trash 2. The size should be 20, and let me save the file, and yeah, it's perfect, guys. So look at that, guys. Also I'm going to use cursor pointer, yeah, cursor point as well. Alright, so let me, what I need to do on there. So this is div, okay, also I need to add one more thing. This is very important. This is a designing, guys, text, right? And inside that I'm going to use paragraph, and text should be bold. Inside that I need to display the quantity, I mean amount, total amount, price, item.price times by item.quantity, and also use parentheses dot to fixed, and only display the two characters. I'm gonna save the file and look at that quantity. When you will click on it, it will increase, right? And also what font bold. Okay, so I'm gonna save the file and look at that, guy. So let's implement the functionalities, means increment and decrement and so on and so forth, right? So I have done all of the work. I just target the dispatch to execute the operations. So let's work on the first one is where it is, item.title. Okay, and okay, here's a button, right? So that button, okay, this is used for minus, I mean decrease the value. Okay, so let's add the on click event function, and okay, just a minute, I need to check that, guys, because it is very important. Okay, I need to cut this one because I need to add the event on the button. So this is button, so I need to target that. On click, execute the function and target my dispatch and target my update quantity that is coming from my cart slice file, parenthesis, curly bracket. Inside that I need to pass id is a key, the value is item.id, right? Use comma. The next one is quantity, target the quantity key, and I need to use math.max function. It will pass two parameters, but the first one is by default is 0, item.quantity, and negative by 1. That's it. So this is a call decrement. So let me find out. Yeah, let's work on the plus icon. So in the plus icon, where it is, yeah, okay, in the plus I need to increment the quantity, right? On click, execute the function, target the dispatch and update the quantity, same thing, but on there I'm gonna increment the value, parenthesis, curly brackets, id, item.id, comma, quantity, item.quantity plus 1, and let's see. Okay, as you can see, great. The last thing is remove the item, right? So let me find out the trash. Here's the trash. So you need to use on click, execute the function, target the dispatch, and find out the remove from cart function that is coming from your cart slice, and you need to pass item.id as a parameter. So let me click on it. As you can see, guys, it is working perfectly. So let me work on one more time. So I'm gonna select the add to cart, the first one. When I increment means click multiple times, the quantity has been increased. Let me find out this one, add to cart, and click on the cart. So I'm getting the two dells like this one and this one, right? So I can increase the quantity, I can decrease that. When you remove all of the things, it should be displayed your empty cart. When you click on it, it should be move on your home page. So this is a completely responsive and fully functional based e-commerce website, guys. So I used a Redux toolkit. The last thing I need to fix, basically this one, image space. So let me find out card like there. So this is a, so in there I'm gonna use padding 4. So let me find out this one. Yeah, it's perfect, guys. So have a space in all slides. So that's it, guys, for the e-commerce website. I hope you have learned a lot of things. If you face any problem, you can use AI to find out the problems, and learn something new from the AI, and you can use Google to find out the problems where you will get the problems. Means you have facing the problem during the Redux toolkit, right? And how you can do that. So write the question inside the Google or write the question inside the AI, you'll get the better than result, right? So you can implement the logics that you have learned from this video and you can implement on the other projects. So I hope you are understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.